I don't worry. They won't even hear that. It'll be cut.
Oh, you're gonna edit out the silence?
Yeah. I need the silence for the cut back in. But if you guys didn't hear it again, welcome to Cine 2.
Yo. What's up, everybody? What's happening? Hey, a quick shout out to everybody out there in Canada, getting us ranked number 54 on the iTunes podcast list.
Oh no! It's
Under arts
Apple
and
Podcast.
Oh wait, what I call it?
iTunes.
Oh, yeah, you know what I mean. The thing with the Apple. Yeah, shout out to Canada, man. I don't know how that happened. We only been up 3 weeks, 4 weeks now.
4 weeks.
Damn. Hey, happy 4-week anniversary, bro.
Yeah. By the time they hear, it'll be like 5 weeks.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, because I get it. Yeah. I see you eye to eye here.
Yeah.
Eye to eye.
So, hey, everyone that's listening to us, thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate you guys. I'm pretty sure, you guys. I just want to say thank you guys. Just thank you for everything. I don't know what I was trying to say before, but thank you guys so much.
Sound like you accepting an award. I just want to thank everybody. No, for real though. We appreciate all the subscriptions, follows, and all that stuff. Thanks for riding with us. It's gonna get better, I swear.
Yeah, it's gonna get better, and I think Renee and I have been talking about getting some guests in, getting some good people.
Yeah. We've been talking about that for a bit.
Yeah,
we're finally getting there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
and then hopefully videos soon at some point.
Exactly, videos, and then you guys can watch us on YouTube.
Bam.
I have been uploading some of our things.
You got my image out there? You ain't say nothing, bro. I'm a SAG. I can't be out there like that. No, I'll mess it.
It's just our audio versions of our for our YouTube, so we can at least tell if you guys don't have Apple Podcast or Spotify, you guys can listen to us on YouTube as well.
Everybody got YouTube.
Everybody got YouTube, right? You can search Cine 22 podcast.
Say it again, Cine 22.
Cine 22 podcast, and be sure also to follow us too, guys, so you can give some updates, and we'll give you guys some cool stuff.
That's great that we're on YouTube too, also, because I know personally there's like a lot of stuff I catch on there too, like little clips and things like that.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay. The cool thing is, guys, too, this is part 2 of.
Hold on, real quick. I just think it's really cool that like we're growing with the audience, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're like growing up in front of them, and they're watching the progression of the podcast. It's really cool.
And that's the whole progress, is like you guys can see the whole development pretty much, and that's exciting for everyone to see this, like Renee grow, myself grow, everyone, Kobe, Heineken, everyone's growing. You guys are gonna grow because you guys are gonna give us some suggestions. I think that's just a great suggestion.
You took it to another level there. I just meant like them seeing the progression of us going to YouTube, you know what I mean, and bringing in guests at some point. I think that's awesome. But what you said is awesome too.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's up, man? We got a part 2 or something?
Yeah, we got a part 2.
Our first part 2. Awesome.
Our first part 2 for Ashley Bernanson's.
Bring me back in. Remind me, what was it about? Is she uploaded a video to YouTube talking about,
so for you and everyone else that's listening, so this part 2 is ways you should leave LA practically, why you should leave LA.
Why you should leave. Okay, I thought it was like the recipe to get the hell out of here.
No, it's just her opinion and of what she believes would be like, why the city isn't as glamorous or as pretty as it used to be because of the pandemic, Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, some of the stuff I think we discussed was that we pay for, we obviously we pay a lot of money in rent out here, and what were some of the reasons of that? And I know one of the things you said last week was, the weather.
Yes.
The weather being something that, and also the resources that are available out here.
Yes. So what we were saying, kind of recap, is exactly what you're saying, is that the weather is a big mental thing for us,
that's
right? It helps us get up, and I was even talking to my dad was in town, and I was telling him, like, dude, do you feel a little bit more motivated compared when we were just in Ohio?
What he say?
He's like, hell yeah.
He's like, I have to do some work.
Yeah, exactly. I get up, I jump out of bed, practically ready to do something. Yeah.
We had a few overcasty days this week, and it was a little. I got up and did my thing, but I could definitely feel that it's definitely snuggle weather's around the corner.
Exactly. It doesn't make you want to stay home and watch some TV or something. Now you're like, at least with the weather, you pay for it. But like you were saying too, the resources.
Yeah, resources are wonderful. In fact, I have a friend that just moved out here from Orlando, Florida.
Oh wow!
Shout out to Jesse.
Nice.
I don't know if you're listening, But yeah, she just moved out here. She's living out in LA, and one of the things she has a daughter who wants to get into the entertainment industry. And yeah, and you know, she's moving here from Orlando, and one of the things that she's come across is I'm sure you've heard of these. It's like a talent search kind of thing, and it's nationwide. You know what I'm talking about, right? So they make you audition at least once, and then they're like, "Hey, congratulations, you got a callback. Now, before we move forward, please send us a check for $750." Cat, you know what I'm saying? And it's and then you know, people get excited about that, and that's one thing I discovered out here. You know, there's definitely good resources, and there's also resources that are kind of trying to take advantage of you.
Take advantage of the dream.
Ooh, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Where y'all at? Shit.
Yeah, I actually had to deal with that as a kid.
What do you mean? Oh wait, you got involved in one of those?
Yeah. So,
man.
They really sucker you in, and then
they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
They play on your emotions, I think.
Yeah, of course. Well, they also play on your dreams, saying that you're exactly what we want.
Oh my God, my baby got a callback. He gonna be the next George Clooney.
Exactly. Yeah. So because all you're thinking about is how do I make it? How do I make it? How do I make it? Yeah. I don't care how I get there, but I want to make it.
Yeah.
And they kind of earn your trust, and they kind of tell you they tell you what you want to hear, pretty much.
Yeah.
And when they
play into that.
Yeah, they plant that seed, and you're like, oh, this person's.
We're gonna help you market yourself, and we're gonna get you. We have access to casting directors. I've read the spiel. And I feel like they target a lot of people that aren't in the industry at all.
Absolutely,
people that are from out of state.
Absolutely,
and they feed into that.
Absolutely,
that's awesome.
No, but okay, let's go back to this part 2.
Yeah,
for Ashley.
Let's get to it.
Because if you haven't listened to the first part, listen to that first.
Yeah, go back.
Listen to that. See our input on that, because this is definitely educational for all the newer stuff. Yeah.
I left last week like, man, should I move or not?
So I labeled it right now as, you know, she labeled as like 7 reasons to leave Los Angeles. I put leave/stay because we kind of agreed and disagreed with Ashley about certain topics. But we did have some rebuttals, like the weather and like we were just saying before, and stuff like
resources
that.
And all
resources. Okay, so
what else did she say? What kind of other smack talk was she doing about my state?
She said, okay, there is no romance.
What?
In this city. She says LA is not a place to get married or have kids.
Oh, okay, Ashley. All right. Don't love out here, huh?
Yeah. So she said,
I
mean, do you agree or disagree with that one?
It's a tough one to call. I honestly think, look, I think LA is its own thing. It's like its own world. And that's just my opinion. I think dating can be difficult anywhere. It's just, you know, we live in a unique town that's full of excitement and entertainment, and things move fast here.
And she, sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, no,
I just want to add on to what Ashley said. She recommends to leave the city and find love elsewhere.
Where, Simi Valley or something? Just leave the city?
Yeah, Palmdale.
Yeah. Hey, take your ass to Lancaster, okay? That's where the love's at.
Yeah. That's exactly.
It's gonna be hot, but you're gonna be all right.
That's.
Look, I'm not gonna totally bash what Ashley said. Yeah, it's difficult to date out here, man. It's an interesting world, you know. And raising kids, I don't know. I've lived here for a long time now, so it's all I know, you know. But I do have friends that have moved out of state, and they're really happy with their decisions, you know, raising their kids in a different type of neighborhood where, you know, the entertainment industry isn't like always breathing down their neck, you know.
Absolutely.
Has it been challenging for you?
No, man. Okay, so I was in a 6-year relationship. And she's from LA.
Yeah.
So I would say, man, like that. No, it's not. I wouldn't say it's hard. I wouldn't say it's easy either. But it's just like any other relationship. And I think if you search around and you find that person that just wants to go for it, then yeah, you'll find it. I can see why it's difficult because. And how she kind of painted, at least in my mind, and maybe Ashley can come on here and explain, is to definitely maybe it's just like I don't know how to explain this. It's just difficult to kind of think about it in that way that the romance is hard to find out here.
I believe like also it's the city of dreams, right?
The
So
hustle.
if
You do
you're-
hustle in romance, right?
Yeah, well, I feel like, I mean, if you drop everything that
Mm-hmm.
you own, right, to move out here to chase your entertainment dreams, right?
Sure.
I think that's gonna really drive you, and maybe a relationship isn't the right thing at the right time. If you happen to meet someone along the way, then that's cool, you know, and you guys can align. But like, I don't know. When I first moved here, I wasn't moving here for love. I was moving here to, you know, get my life on track and do something.
True.
And then if you find love along the way, then that's like a whole different thing, which is great.
So let me add to what she also said about
Oh,
this.
what else she say, man?
She
Dang.
says the culture in LA is self-centered.
Oh my God. Damn, Ashley, what LA do to you? My God.
She think this is her opinion, and
I'll
Ashley,
play-
please.
No, Ashley, I'm just joking with
if,
you. by
if
the
you
way.
if you if you come on here, I will love. I'm just
We're
taking
gonna
what
have to fly you in.
she says. She think the culture is very about me and me. Like it's very me my mindset in this city alone.
Look, I mean, I care about myself too. No, I don't know, Ashley. Hey, you're totally entitled to your opinion. I don't know. I don't feel like I can classify the entire city of LA as, you know, me being a me situation. I've met a lot of great people out here that were very giving, actually over giving. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't have worked as many jobs as I've been able to work without people that were not about me. So I disagree with that a little bit, respectfully. I think there is a lot of people. It's just, you know, who you choose to spend your time with. I will say this. I do believe that there are a ton of me type people. I guess I will agree with what she's saying, but don't mean you got to be around them. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, don't got to
Renee.
be around them.
Is like it's who you build your circle around.
Build it right.
And yes, there's tons of people that are about themselves and build around themselves. You gotta.
I'm about myself. Look, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little selfish at times. You know, there's
Sure.
things that I would like to participate in, but because I have some things, you know, to take care of,
Sure.
whether it's a self tape or doing something in particular to, you know, get ready for something, then yeah, I have to be about me sometimes. But I think that's with anything.
That's true. But the thing is too is like your friends and who you surround yourself with too. And if they're all about me, and like that's not really a collaboration. And yeah, you're gonna do things on your own, but you're also gonna find people that you want to collaborate. Like, look at I if it was about me, I'd be on the podcast by myself, and then there would be no Renee.
Damn, that'd be a long ass podcast.
It'd be a therapeutic one. It'd be like venting about my problems and stuff.
This morning the mayo jar, I couldn't open it. It was so hard.
No, it's just it's who you surround yourself
No,
with.
it's true. Look,
And-
my circle's tight, and I keep it like that for a reason, because it's been too big before, and it wasn't the best situation for myself. But you're 100% right. I like that we're bringing this up because it's true.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was that saying? I've heard it my entire life. You're the average of the 5 people you keep around you. Have you heard that one before?
Yeah. Pretty. What I think you're also saying is like who you surround yourself is who you become as well.
Oh, that's another way to say it.
Yeah.
I kind of like my version of
Okay, got it. I like yours too.
It's like
Yeah.
math, you know. You're the average of the 5 people. Oh man,
yeah.
I'm hanging with some bums.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Look, I'm around a lot of people that own businesses and stuff, and if it wasn't for that, there's a lot of things that they've influenced me on that I wouldn't have available. So yeah, build yourself a good ass team and surround yourself with people that are gonna be positive, and don't waste time dealing with people that I guess aren't gonna be there for you.
Yeah, exactly. And I agree. And like, you know, same thing with Renee. I agree 1,000%. Like when you find that circle of people and they're all have the same mindset, you guys all grow together.
Yeah,
and
build your team.
Yeah, man. And like you guys learn from each other, and that's the best way to grow and get better in this industry, because this industry is so hard, man. It is so hard, and you have the people that grow with you, because there's things that Renee's good at that I could probably never learn, and there's things like my other friend who you also know Renee is Aaron. He's like one of my really good friends.
Aaron, yeah.
And he's my DP.
What up, Aaron?
Yeah, what up, Aaron? And he's so good at camera that there's things about camera that I will never understand because he spends that much time on camera.
Justin's like, what's aperture?
No, not that basic. But no, I get it.
Aperture priority? What's this?
Shutter speed? What? You look through there? Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's how you use the camera.
What are lenses?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, but it's true. And yeah, of course, there is a lot of that me. But to be honest with you, I don't think you can go far in this industry if you're just thinking about yourself solely and just
1,000%.
yeah, like it's really
1,000. Hey, let me tell you something. I thought I could will it through, like, you know what I'm saying? Like on my, I got this.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
bro, it's impossible. There's no way. Look, even Jordan had Pippen. You know what I'm saying? He had Luke Longley down there, and Steve Kerr on the 3-point line.
And even Phil Jackson.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, build a good team. Ashley, I'm sorry you didn't find any romance out here. I apologize for that. They got dating apps for that now, I think.
But no, it's true, and it sucks about the romance.
We should have found Ashley a man.
Well, she has a man now.
Oh, she got a man
She got
now?
a man. She
Okay.
I saw it in her newest video. She posted. She met her on Bumble.
Oh,
There we go.
hey.
Yeah.
Bumble's. I heard Bumble's the good one.
Is that the good one?
It's got good people on there. I
Okay.
heard. I don't
Okay.
use Bumble.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't let me in.
You're the one swiping right all the time. You're like, yeah, give me that good one.
Damn. What you mean I'm out of picks?
Romance. I got romance every day.
You're hilarious.
Okay, so let's go to the next topic.
What'd she say?
Okay, so this is kind of what she said too. It's just kind of what we've been talking about. And she says, build a community. Do you have a community? Help each other,
Yeah.
which we already kind of talked about. We kind of touched that.
Right. She's right about
She's
that.
right. And you do got to build a community of people that you enjoy, and you know, and you got to find your really tight circle of people. And it does get smaller as you grow in this industry because it's harder to. I don't know if about you, but it's harder to trust people as you keep growing. Do you think that or no?
I think that a lot of people want to hang around success. So you know, got to keep your circle tight, man. Just keep your family close and your close friends.
Do you think
tight.
that's why celebrities date other celebrities? in that
Possibly,
way, you
yeah,
know?
because they probably get it. you
Yeah,
know? They
maybe.
understand. They're like, we're eye to eye here.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like me dating another Latin woman. It's like we don't even got to talk about certain things. We're already on the same page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Me, mama throws the shoe all the time at
yeah,
me too.
hey,
Like,
you got a chancleta.
Chancleta.
Get it ready.
Get it ready.
yeah. Or she's like, oh, I already know. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just like there's things that you have in common that you don't got to discuss. It's already set.
Yeah. Okay, another topic because we already touched that one. The game has changed.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay,
pa-
I agree.
The pandemic has changed the industry, and you don't have to live in LA to have success in LA. Oof.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Okay, so I'll tell you this. I think I might have brought this up last week. I had a conversation with my manager, and that's something we talked about. And I was like, so I was like, hey, Paulo, so I don't got to audition in person no more, right? Like, yeah. It's like, man, what am I doing here? I might as well move my ass to Miami or something. You know what I mean? Somewhere where I belong.
Yeah.
And he was like, whoa, slow down now. And he was telling me like at some point he's predicting that it'll open up again, but. Let's look at the other side. I mean, think about casting directors, right? Nobody got to pay no rent for no space. They can work from home. Everyone sends in a self-tape audition, which is the only way I've been auditioning for the past year.
Sure.
And why do you need an office? So now you're cutting an expense. You get to work where you want to work for a casting director. And I mean, it's got its pros and its cons, but I agree with her. It feels like you don't need to be here necessarily, especially right now if we're not meeting in person.
I'll say the biggest thing too, how they can do chemistry tests.
Okay, that at some point, yes, that's when you meet. But like for the first audition,
Sure.
I'll tell you what, the projects that I've been pinned for this year, those were all just one audition. I didn't get a call back. The old school process is like, all right, hop in your car, drive through LA traffic, get to the place, find a parking spot, read the rules for the parking, right?
Yeah,
I always used to get tickets in Santa Monica. And then, walk your little nervous ass up to the office, sign in, sit there, see the rest of the competition, or like not competition, but like the other artists that are there to read for the roles, And it's like you're trying to like stay in the pocket. And so now you've cut out all of that. I will say this though, I do not like not being able to be in the room because there's a certain essence you leave in there, you know?
Sure.
You get a chance to not just audition for the role, but you're kind of showing them who you are, what your personality is all about. And,
Sure.
and if you're someone that people can work with, you know? And that's something that I really enjoyed. It was something I think that was a strength of mine when I would go on auditions, is being able to just be in the room, you know?
Yeah.
So that's not there anymore. And, now everything is, like she said, it's different. It's definitely a lot different.
Do you agree with her that you don't have to be in LA to have success?
Oh, man, that's hard. You see, I don't know. I love LA. I like, if I were to move to Idaho
Sure.
tomorrow, right?
Why Idaho?
I'm not. I don't know. It's just like a random place, right?
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Like I'm gonna be like not motivated to get my hustle on. I feel being out here, seeing Hollywood, the sign on the hill,
Yeah.
right? Driving down to LA, going through being here,
Yeah.
it keeps me hyped.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Driving down Hollywood Boulevard.
Go back to the weather thing. In there,
It could-
the environment.
sprinkle-
Yeah.
Love that weather shit. Yeah, no, the sunshine and everything.
Sure.
It's motivating, I think. If I was doing this in another place, I would, it would be just different. I believe I would still be able to focus and do the work. But I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough call. Like, I'm not trying to tell people like, oh, you need to stay here in order to work. But
Yeah, I mean, I agree. So I'll say this too, even from production side, like, when you make a film, like, they don't make films too much in LA as much as they used to, unless you got that.
Hold on, let's slow that down. Is that a fact, or is this a Jig Reels fact?
It's not a fit. It's not a fact.
Because I feel like a lot of stuff is still shot here, although a lot of stuff is also shot out of state.
Of course, because they need those tax breaks.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
And those tax breaks are real, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're
I
big time.
had a producer really break down the money that they save, and it's a big number.
Exactly.
It's a
That's
lot of
that's
money.
why they do that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they film a lot here and they do all that. You got also too is like, I don't know, maybe I don't know. I would agree with Ashley, because I know Ashley's really into the voiceover world, and I think she can do that from anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
And
sure.
she can submit that tape, and she can
That's
even
true.
record it in her own studio, or
Yeah.
she can find somewhere to go there. For live, like, narratives, maybe, or even commercials, maybe it's a little different. But I don't know. That one's kind of like, I agree and disagree with her.
What would happen if you moved Jig Reels to Idaho?
It wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't work,
It wouldn't
right?
work. It wouldn't work because all the actors come here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is still the Mecca. I feel like we've taken a pause
Sure.
in action. It's
Sure.
not what it was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
But I feel like it will build itself back up. I think right now we're just dealing with something that's way bigger than acting.
Yeah.
And it's called a pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think once we power through all that stuff, then hopefully things will start to normalize again.
I think in time everyone's gonna eventually come back, and it'll be exciting, and we'll see what happens. But let me go to the next category.
Ashley, you're welcome to come back whenever you want.
Yeah, Ashley, come on here. You can defend yourself, or and tell us what your 2 cents adding on to your video, because it was a great video, by the way. And but here, final thing she was talking about.
What'd she say?
Freelance life. She says, saying if you don't enjoy the freelance life in Los Angeles, it's not as like it's not your thing. Like it's just not the city for you if you're not doing if you don't enjoy freelance, because not a lot of people do freelance. A lot of people do like the 9-to-5 type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
And she says that it could be a very difficult thing to adjust to coming from
Okay.
another city.
That was her opinion, huh? How do you feel about that?
I love the freelance life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's even if I was working a 9-to-5, and okay, I'll say this: a freelance life is a nonstop hustle.
Yeah.
It's nonstop. It's not 9-to-5. It's like 9 or even like 6 a.m. to maybe 11 p.m. Right? It's like nonstop. It's like there's never gonna be a thing. But I like it. I don't know. I guess I adjusted to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I disagree. I think
Okay.
I think whatever your goal is, you do what you got to do to get to it. And if freelancing isn't for you, then go get a job and keep going after your goals. And if you don't like working a regular job, then freelance and do it that way. But whatever your goal is, you just find a way to survive and keep it going, and then discover things along the way. That's just my opinion.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Do what works for you.
Yeah, because you gotta, first of all, you need the basic necessities, right? You gotta have food, you gotta have water, you gotta have a place to live, gas in your car. I feel like you definitely need a car out here. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things that like there's not really great public transportation like New York.
You ever taken the bus out here?
No.
You never been on the bus, bro?
Not here.
We're going to have to take the
hometown.
podcast on the road, dog. We'll do it from the bus.
I've heard some scary stories.
No, they're not. It's not so bad.
Okay.
I used to ride the bus and the train all the time to get from where I live to
Were
downtown.
you always on time and stuff?
No. Okay. Whoa. Hold on a second. I wasn't riding these to my auditions.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I had a car for that.
All right.
Can't relate to those.
Because some kids be like, yeah, dude, I can take my auditions from Renee. I remember Renee saying this public transportation is fantastic.
No, it's not bad. I mean, if you prepare right and you get the time for it. But no, public. What were we talking about public transport for?
You brought it up.
It's fun. Yeah. No, it's not bad. It's a cool experience actually. But yeah, no, you make it work. Oh, I was saying that you need a car out here. It's definitely more convenient to have a car out here.
Sure.
I have a friend that lives down in New York. He lives right there in Manhattan or something like that.
Okay.
And the guy doesn't own a car, and he gets anywhere and everywhere he needs to get to by train, which is convenient. But out here, it's a little bit more spread out,
Yeah.
So there are expenses, and again, going back to whether you want to freelance or not, it's just up to you. Like, what would give you a more comfortable life? Because I will say this, I feel like it's very important for you to be free as an artist, free as an actor, to work in like under your best conditions. I think it would be best if you're, everything else is at peace. Like your bills are paid, you're not stressed out about things, you have somewhere to sleep.
100%.
Yeah, that helps. That goes a long way. That peace of mind. There we go.
Sure.
So, and I know a lot of people, bro. I know a lot of actors who serve tables and work at restaurant jobs, and they have their day jobs, and they're out here pursuing their dreams. And at some point, you go off and you work.
Absolutely. And speaking of all this, like cars, transport, as well as all that.
Yeah.
She did bring up this one topic. I think I forgot to bring up last from part 1.
What was that?
Where she says you spend most of your time
in a car,
right? In traffic.
Yeah, pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore, unless I'm driving over here for the podcast. That's usually my my time of the week where I'm like stuck in the car.
Yeah, but it's true. It depends. Everyone's lifestyle is different. She was saying, you have to drive when you're driving from like Santa Monica to like the like Burbank, for example. Like that's gonna be a lot of traffic in between, auditions and stuff like that.
That's why you gotta know the back roads. Listen, let me tell you something. When you live here, you start learning what a canyon is. All right, canyon roads, back roads. Holla at me if y'all need tips.
Yeah,
that makes a huge difference. Because if you just straight 405 into the 101 and to the 134 it's gonna be a little rough.
But
if you bet a Dick Canyoning, you know what I'm saying? Hop over, cut through Laurel, Beverly Glen.
Yeah.
Take notes, everybody. No, actually, yeah, those. But I've been stuck in the worst traffic, bro. Coming back, hopping on the 10 to try to get on the 405, leaving Santa Monica. My gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a parking lot.
Yeah,
it's been a parking lot, but I haven't seen traffic like that since before the pandemic.
Yeah, it's very true, and I agree. And yeah, you do deal with traffic, and she was talking about this like almost like pre-COVID type of thing, and she was saying like it's not fun, and it's like a waste of time, and how much time if you add all that time
Hold up, Debbie Downer over here. It could be a time where you educate yourself. I after some time, I just when I discovered podcasts, I'd be sitting in that traffic, and instead of sitting there hating the traffic, I would just, I don't know, put something on where you hear a director or an actor talk about their career.
And she says she does that too. Cool. She listens to podcasts and auditions and phone calls. Like that's what her time and stuff like that.
It's your office on wheels.
It's your office on wheels. But yeah, she was kind of just saying like if you add up all that time,
it is a lot of time.
It's a lot of time that's taken away from other things.
It can be. I will say this though. Like I've set myself up where everything is kind of nearby. But again, remember, we're not auditioning in person. When I would hit major traffic is like those 4:00 appointments, down somewhere in LA, and like I'm over the hill, and so I can see that being. I don't miss being in traffic. I will say that I don't miss it too much. But you know, I get my weekly dose coming here, and I'm good with that.
No, and I agree. And everyone's lifestyle is different, you know. And you know,
But listen, regardless of the traffic and everything, I remember I'd be excited, man. I'm out here doing it.
Sure.
You know, I gotta sit in traffic for an hour. Guess what? I just read for a TV show that's on NBC that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Man, forget it. I could sit in this little bit of traffic. It's all good.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's
you just
true.
got to stay motivated, I think.
That's true. Let's look at the positives of it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and we can easily look at the negatives of every situation. But that was very true. You can look at the positives, and yeah, you can make it a very positive thing.
Make it work.
If you want, like, I want to hear a crazy. You want to hear a crazy story?
Spit it.
So I found this out. There's a certain celebrity out there who goes through traffic, right? And he has a driver that drives him. And not just that, he has internet in his truck.
Ooh, nice.
So he does all his Skype sessions or Zoom sessions in his car,
Yeah.
and he's on his laptop and doing all his work. And while he's in traffic, he's still doing work and stuff like that. Still doing his calls, still doing all that good
Yeah.
stuff, and it's all within his car.
He's made it to that level.
I think that's like pretty cool.
Yeah, I have a neighbor. He's not an actor.
Yeah.
He's just an Asian man that's always in a suit.
Yeah.
And he has a driver.
You said agents, man?
Asian man.
Oh, Asian man.
Of
Okay, got
Asian
it.
descent.
Got it.
And anyways, in the mornings when I'm jogging with this little guy,
Yeah.
I'll see him. He'll have a driver out there in an Escalade.
Yeah.
And he'll hop in. The guy will open the door, put him in the back seat, whatever. And as I walk away, I'm like, why would that be a thing? And I started thinking, I'm like, well, you have this massive castle of a house, right?
Yeah.
You're probably a successful businessman.
Yeah.
And your time is money.
Yeah.
Your time is valuable. So
Sure.
you sitting in traffic, driving yourself to that office is just not productive. So yeah, I can see that being an amazing perk right there. So we got to get some drivers, is what we're
Yeah,
doing.
we gotta get some
Yeah, I
drivers,
want some drivers,
assistants.
Sign a Facebook in the back seat, dog.
Gotta get some cooks so they get the meals all ready. No
God.
time is wasted. You're literally everything's ready.
Yeah, Meals on Wheels.
Yeah, meals he delivers that to you. But as of now, that's it. That is for the end of this episode.
You just wrapping it up like
Just
that,
wrapping it up right there.
It's all dramatic. It's like,
dude.
hey, guess what? It's all right.
I'm gonna do that one time.
I
That's
like
actually
that
great.
shit.
I like the little pause.
Yeah,
You sat there for
dramatic.
a second. It's like, but that is it for this part 2. If you haven't listened to part 1, please listen to that episode as well. Because if you're just coming out to LA, here's some good things and some bad things about LA. But every city has that, you know.
Oh, yes, yes.
And
Ooh, speak on it.
I just, you know, I'll say this, Ashley, that's listening. I agree and disagree with you, and but I do see the more positive sides of it, and you know, I agree with Renee about the romance. Can't find love, you know, if love's not why I came out here. I came out here for the hustle, and I came out here for the game.
Yeah, I think probably the majority of people that come out here, they don't come out here like I'm gonna find love in LA.
Yeah.
You know, I'm moving there.
Unfortunately, and I think that's her point too.
Yeah. I think it's the opposite. I think it's like if I want to find love, I live in LA, but I want to find love. I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I have a really, really close friend who moved away a few years ago, and you know, she moved away because you know she wanted to start a family, and she went away, found love, has a family now. She got exactly what she wants. So you move where you want for what you want.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And hey, maybe you'll find a hustler girl that's just like you, that same mindset, building empires together.
Yeah. So don't give up, guys.
Yeah,
don't give up. Come on.
Yeah. And I just want to say thank you guys for listening. Be sure to follow us at Cine22 Podcast.
Cine22.
Make sure to listen to us on Apple Podcast. Also, the Canadians are listening to us. Thank you again.
Canada.
That's what got us up. And then also listen to us on Spotify, iHeart, all those great platforms.
Man, we everywhere. Hey, when we on YouTube? We on YouTube now?
Oh yeah, we on YouTube now. We on YouTube right now.
You didn't shout out YouTube, man.
I did this. The first thing I did.
Damn.
But enjoy, guys, and thank you guys for listening. And talk soon.
Yeah, y'all take care. Have a good week. Peace.